Hello guys, it's me AJ. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm very excited because we are spending the long Easter weekend at Rotorua. We are heading down right now, although I am in full Jesus take the wheel mode because I have no idea what we're doing, but I'm sure we're gonna make some beautiful stops along the way. I'm incredibly excited. The whole family's here. Dad's driving. Woo! And mom's at the back, as you can see here. Yambi's there with all her stuffed toys. I'm incredibly excited. I hope you are too. So let's hit the road. Also, I forgot to mention it is Good Friday today, so I don't know how we're gonna mention on the food eating front, so hopefully we'll find some places that are open, but we just found a cafe because we need some coffee. We're here in Hamilton, by the way, so yeah, let's get some coffee. So it is 9 o'clock, which does mean I need my caffeine for the day, and luckily we were just driving along the roads of Hamilton and everything was closed, but this cafe, it's called Cucina Cafe. It's got a flat white, you know, as you do. You know, it's pretty decent coffee. Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize how much food we got, but my parents also got a date scone with some butter. It looks very nice and crispy. All that butter's with cold and hard, and the date scone's not that hot, but let's get a bite anyway. It's a very good scone. Very moist and crispy and tart. It's got like that caramelized sugar crisp coating. It looks very good. And finally, a cream egg brownie. It looks very moist and decadent. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's so dense. It's almost like borderline fudge. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's as decadent as it looks. Very nice. This cafe caught us by surprise. Another sip of the coffee for the road. And with that done, my batteries are recharged. Let's get going. Okay, so we made it to the Blue Spring Walkway. Actually, funnily enough, there is next to no markings on the highways, which is quite odd for a place this popular. And there's also a lot of high theft area signs here, so definitely watch out for your stuff. So there are two ways to access the Blue Spring. This is the Leslie Road car park walkway that we are walking on, and I think the Blue Spring is only around 800 meters away from here, so definitely much shorter. So we're just heading there right now. Let's go.
Wow, we're not even at the main one and it's just so pretty. I mean, just the water is so clear and has like a really nice tinge of blue. It's just like nature. Wow.
The Blue Spring is like a stroke of an impressionist paintbrush. The spring, possessing water clear as crystal, supplies around 60% of New Zealand's bottled water. The water comes from the Mamaku Plateau and takes 50 to 100 years to filter through the ground and pop up on the spring. Mother Earth sure does some hard work to supply us both with precious drinking water and an ethereal natural wonder.
So there's also a very nice boarded walkway that you can follow, which we're just doing right now. I don't know how long we're gonna follow this boardwalk for, until we get tired of it, I guess. But yeah, it's just a nice way to get up close and personal with this beautiful, beautiful stream. I can't wait till this sign applies to us. You know.
Alright, so that was the Blue Springs Fair. It was a pretty easy and relaxing walk to and from the car park. To be honest, like, we were pretty tempted to drink that water, but you know, we didn't really want to take that risk. But yeah, we're just on our way back to the car, so on our way to Rotorua. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, so we've arrived at Rotorua, the town proper, but there's only one true test to know that you've arrived at Rotorua. Let's open the window, shall we? Ah, boiled eggs. You know you're here. Rotorua. It's the geothermal equivalent of driving past the KFC. Instead of 11 herbs and spices, you get sulfur and other chemicals. How nice. arrived at Rotorua. It's around 12 o'clock and we are gonna head to Te Puia in an hour or so. So we're in a bit of a rush. So we just went into this the first restaurant we saw open. It's called Kiaora, Japan. We just got a few items. I hope it's good. It's quite mahal, to be honest. But you know, we gotta eat something. So let's eat. So I got the chirashi sushi bowl. It's kind of maliit. I'm gonna teach you guys Tagalog so people don't hear me. But it is pretty beautiful. It's got like an assortment of seafood. Let's just taste it. I'm gonna get some of the sushi rice. There's some salmon. That's very good actually, like very fresh, and the sushi rice just has a nice flavor. Just gonna dip it into some of the soy sauce. That's very good actually. I quite like it.
My mom also got some shoyu ramen, which had slices of chicken, corn, and veggies all in a nice light broth. My dad opted in for the katsu donburi, which despite its petite stature, was a comforting bowl of eggy and crispy pork with flavorful rice. Finally, Yanbi got a pork katsu, a sizable slice of delicious breaded pork with a tonkatsu glaze that was very comforting indeed.
Alright, so that was Kiaora, Japan for you. It was mahal, but some of the other portions were pretty big as well, especially Yambi's katsu. But it was definitely masarap, definitely tourist prices here in the center of Rotorua. So now it's almost 1:30. Let's get going to Te Puia and see some geysers. Let's go. It's quite beautiful. As soon as you step into Te Puia, you are greeted with this magnificent, very awe-inspiring, almost sculpture-like art display. I believe it's almost a pantheon of Māori gods. You've got some beautiful wood carvings, and there's some explanations in every column on what god it is, and you know, there's a bit of a background on them. It's just very beautiful. What a way to, what an entrance, basically. Wow. So we've entered Te Puia, famous for their geothermal attractions such as the famous Pohutu Geyser and their Māori cultural experiences. I believe there's a guided tour that leaves every hour, and since we're very unfamiliar with this type of landscape and just the site in general, I think we're gonna take it, so hopefully they'll be fun.
So taking the incredibly fun and informative guided tour was probably the best decision we could make. Our tour guide started off by welcoming and showing us around the beautiful and ornately decorated marae, a traditional Māori gathering place central to everyday life.
Ko te whare wānanga o te takapū o Rotorua me ngā mahi whao o te rākau me te rito. Some of our whare nui ko te aro nui āmua. How we've given this name is from our histories.
We then went on to the Māori Arts and Crafts Institute for an in-depth look at Māori artistry at work and to revel in their most beautiful creations.
So onewa or grey weki, basically it's a practice tool. It's really abundant in any river that you want to go in. So this is what our students use. They use the sandstone.
So our tour guide just finished taking us through the NZ Māori Arts and Crafts Institute as well as the Āhua Gallery, and wow, what an incredibly interesting learning experience that was. We learned all about the fascinating world of their pursuit in trying to preserve ancient Māori arts and cultures, and we even got to see the Āhua Gallery, which has basically all of their most prized works, and some of them were up for sale. They look so incredibly gorgeous, and now I believe we're about to see some of the geothermal areas, so let's go.
Very excited. We're in a tour guide vehicle on our way to the geothermal spot.
Finally, we ended the tour at their world-famous geothermal attractions. This is where mud pools, sulfur vents, and geysers intersect with local Māori legends and stories. The personal and anecdotal storytelling of our charismatic tour guides made for a truly unique natural, cultural, and spiritual experience all in one.
Yeah, there's no other way to describe it. Just being in a geothermal area, it just feels like you're in another planet. It's just such a unique and an incredible alien-like landscape. Wow.
It's like we're on the moon.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we're on the moon. It's like it helps that it's gray as well, so like incredibly fascinating.
So everyone says wow and starts clapping.
Wow.
Whoa! Thank you. They're calling me Gordon Ramsay of New Zealand. What? Woo! See you tomorrow.
So here we go, folks. This is what you're gonna wrap your laughing gears around in a minute.
Washing eggs and whatnot.
Oh wow!
Where's the icing?
Oh wow! So it's just all natural, folks. Okay. And the great thing about cooking this way, folks, you can't burn it.
Alright, the end of our guided tour is some steam pudding, literally cooked in a steam vent just over there.
Literally right there.
Yeah, it's just like a simple little cake. Oh, let's taste it. Wow,
It's like,
it's so moist and bouncy.
yeah, it's not too sweet,
Yeah.
but like the texture is the best part. It's
Yeah.
a bit chewy.
Wow, man. Where has this been all my life? My goodness. So good, so squishy. Couldn't resist some seconds.
I mean, you know, one of the most important things about culture is food.
This is the best way to learn about it. My goodness. Alright, we just went to a lookout. Te Tohu, the geyser that erupts before Pohutu, is about to erupt. I'm very excited. Let's go.
Alright, surely, come on. This is like take 100, take 100. Come on. Yeah, it's just a little shy. She's building up. Oh, yep, there. It's getting more violent. Oh. I feel like a news reporter. Okay, we quickly changed angles because the wind was coming our way, but look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. That's the power of nature right there, man. Wowee. Yeah, that's where we were a while ago, but everything's coming that way. Yeah, it's a pretty long explosion, I guess. We're changing angles quickly. We're changing angles. We don't know how long this is gonna last. Awesome. Wow. We're changing again. Why aren't you running?
Run!
Oh, it's slowing down a bit now, but still very impressive.
So that was the Pohutu geyser with a little guest appearance from Te Tohu. No other words to say, but wow. Wow, that was actually amazing. I've never seen a geyser in my life, and that was just incredibly awe-inspiring. Yambi, how did you find it, huh?
It was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Like, just the build up to it was just wow.
Yeah.
what a sight to behold.
I know, and the eruption lasted around 5 minutes because we were just filming continuously. It was like, it's not stopping. So yeah, you do get your money's worth. We definitely filmed in like 4 different locations just to get that footage. It was very cool. Wow, highly recommend. Change your life right now. My life has been changed. The inner geek in me has been enlightened.
If you would ask me what is the most important thing in this world, I will always tell you it is people. It is people. It is people. Folks, I hope you've seen what a proud people we are. Because our family fought a hard and long battle to get where we are today and be able to do and showcase the things that we have showcased to you today. But on that note, hope you all enjoyed. Kia ora, folks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, first day of our Easter road trip towards Rotorua has been an absolute success in the tourism front. Definitely the Blue Springs was a magnificent detour, worthy of your time, although it wasn't as blue because it was very sunny, although beautiful nonetheless. And finally, we stopped over at Te Puia to see the incredible geothermal sites as well as the magnificent Pohutu geyser. Anyway guys, that'll do for today's video. Tomorrow we are headed off to the Redwoods Tree Walk Forest and gonna relax and unwind at the mud pools at Hell's Gate. I'm very excited. Hope to see you then. What was that? A fly flew into my face. Thank you guys for watching another one of our food and travel videos here in Rotorua, and see you guys in the next one.